Thank you, Your Excellency. 2020 was a watershed, marking the end of one era and the start of another. As the dust of the pandemic settles, and inshallah we don't have any Delta, Gamma, or any other variants, countries across Africa are looking towards economic recovery in a radically changed world. At home, real incomes are falling. Overseas, globalization is being radically reshaped as wealthier countries are looking inward. But the story in Africa is more promising. The landmark Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement, which came into effect in early 2021, has created the world's largest free trade area and is a key step towards Africa controlling its destiny. Because the socio-economic transformation of Africa is not just about our economic growth and GDP numbers. It's about our dignity as Africans. As we prepare for the future, the expansion of trade links and greater interconnectivity promises a new, more resilient African economy. As His Excellency mentioned, the UAE also responded decisively to the crisis, quickly moving to reopen and to adapt for the future. With its proven ability to both diversify and innovate its economic model, how has the pandemic shifted priorities? What synergies exist between the UAE and Africa? And how can the relationship between the two regions drive progress to realize a shared vision for the future? GBF Africa, building on its reputation as a critical forum for senior government, business, and finance leaders, will look closely at how Africa is responding to current challenges, and especially to the COVID-19 pandemic. And we will examine the role of innovation, collaboration, and above all, trade in catalyzing solutions. GBF Africa will examine the opportunities for growth in the post-pandemic era across three pillars. Reset will explore policy and regulatory reforms and assess the economic implications of the pandemic for our continent. How can the continent's countries work together to deliver on the promise of the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement and ensure sustainable growth? 2, Restore. Restore looks at the models for innovative, sustainable trade and technology that can reconfigure the continent's businesses, trade corridors, and supply chains. And finally, Renew. Assessing shifts in culture and values as a result of the pandemic, Renew will focus on the resilience of Africa's emerging businesses, the challenges for its workforce. What does the future of work look like? And of course, the role of government in providing an enabling environment and an enabling infrastructure for business. Because as I always say, we cannot out-entrepreneur or out-innovate our way out of good governance. So lots of exciting panels ahead, and I hope you have an amazing time at this conference and enjoy.